Oh dear gosh darn horses. Give me a second. Holy. Welcome on in everyone. I am your game dev VTuber born in the chaos of the lab. How is everyone doing today? Didn't even let me introduce myself first. Golly. So, how is everyone doing today? Sorry I'm late. Oh. Tibbs, give me a second. Fucking hell. Give me a second, I'm trying to... Okay, where is it? Build, debug. Let me copy this into a specific folder in my desktop called chaosbot CLI. This is a current working version. Hello Alexa the evil thing, welcome on in. And Arden, welcome on in. Thank you for subbing, American mapping. If you did sub, I'm not keeping track of... Yeah, I did see a new sub, so welcome on in everyone. Tibbs is trying to troll the TTS, especially the new system. That's why. Okay, it should now be live. Yep, it's live. Me? Never. No, of course not. Is that what you wanted, Tibbs? Can you guys hear it? Because I could hear it on my side. Let me see. Properties. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay, I got it on time.
Show me that cog.
I'm pretty sure you could hear it now. Yep. Okay, it's not. It's working. Yeah, that's basically the default TTS voice it's gonna have. Eventually, I'm gonna allow it to have different voices. Allow customization, things like those. So everyone can basically customize like how they want their TTS to sound. Reminds me of that Shadow meme where he says, "Nice cock." Golly. But yeah. Oh no. And so it begins the chaos. The chaos.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you.
Listen here, you little... Okay, it's not perfect because there's a delay. Listen here, you little... Sound starts a bit too late. Kinda. I might have to reorder how this works. Maybe this goes first.
Hey, Professor, do you own any CDs?
I'm not gonna fall for these nuts. I'm not gonna fall for that. Nice try. I watched episode 5 yesterday. How was it? Did you like it? I don't remember what episode 5 was. Was that the beach episode? Are we doing TADC right now? Or I'm just messing around with the sensor. Because now I have this on an automatic button. I can just do... And yeah, it then mutes me. They'll get gun... No, 6 is the one with guns. Oh no, Tibbs is gonna do something very bad. With the TTS, I can feel it. Fucking hell.
Dick Bowles pussy.
Tibbs, if I get banned on YouTube, it's your fault. I'm joking. But yeah, I need to eventually program the filter. Also, let me add one more thing in the VTube Studio part. Censorship is ass. Why don't I add that to the chat? What do you mean, add to the chat? I actually did cover my ears, but I still read it. Poor Edis. Let me see. 26. Can I put the... I can put the angry. And if I copy and paste, let's put this at the end. No. Actually, here. Let me test it now. Listen here, you little. It kind of has a delay on the whole actions thing. The sensor on the chat itself, I can try, but it's not easy for now. I have hot chili. CHIO. What's CHIO? And grilled beef burger lays. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Are they good? Because normally meat flavored potato chips are a bit weird. Hot chili though. I'd say go for the beef burger first, because you might regret that option first, and then you have the hot chili ones that are almost certain to be delicious. And have apples. I are enough apples for a lifetime. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. I mean, it's just yeah. I know. I'm gonna try to implement it eventually. I just need to first code everything surrounding that. Because right now, all this does is pulls Twitch for redemptions and then sends the message to my API for TTS and just plays the response. Just that. So right now I don't have a UI, I don't have censorship, I don't have anything. So yeah. Lick my balls. Right now I'm gonna do the same that Bibo does.
Ligma bowls.
Too late. But no YouTube. What do you mean no YouTube? Oh. I can try to do it. There's a way. Not yet. You can't control the voices yet. This goes through an API. Do you like mango pudding? Putting these nuts in your mouth?
Do you like mango pudding, Professor?
Trust me, I'm gonna go full Bebo on you because of that. I do it. Oh wait, this is the new
Mango
voice.
pudding
Yeah,
days nuts in your mouth.
these nuts. But yeah, I can allow the whole TTS
Oh wait,
thing
this
from
is
YouTube.
the new voice.
Yes, this is a new voice. Sorry, little guy mods. This is getting a bit hectic. What I'm trying to say is I can do the same I do for Tulip and Daisy for the TTS. So I can add a new command here that is basically TTS and your message, and it forwards to my basically this CLI. Can I talk? Swear to God, you guys get a new toy and you basically go with it. But yeah, I'm glad the new function is working at least. And with this, I can allow YouTube eventually. I just need to build a queue for this. Because what I suppose I can do is have a queue decentralized from the Twitch. No. Did it swear? Because I kind of mistimed it. I don't know if it sweared. Fuck. Okay, it has a small delay. Hey Tindall, welcome on in. How are you, buddy? Imagine someone does the helicopter thing. Does it work? How do you use points? You see the pinned message. I did pin it, right?
Soda D's nut taste good when you swallow.
In the pinned message, you have two commands. One is for Tulip and one is for Daisy. You can... If I could talk.
You shouldn't drink a Red Bull that late. It'll probably interfere with your sleep schedule and affect your performance tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm having a monster
Ugh,
energy
Dad's
at
being dramatic again.
23:47.
Can't he just let Daisy give her expert advice on stream management?
Huh?
I think we're good for tonight. It's not
What
like our
now?
servers are going to implode or anything.
Oh, please, Tulip. You
You're
really
assuming
need
that
me
I
to spoon
sleep.
feed you how to manage a stream
Oh,
when
let
your
me join on
expert
Twitch and
advice
try the glitch.
was just
Oh,
a
for
bunch of
God's sake.
nonsense about ASCII symphonies.
You guys.
Really, Tulip?
Huh.
Are you kidding me? You think you can just threaten me and I'll take it lying down? Newsflash, Thindle, I'm the one with the soundboard, not you.
Rebound.
Oh, really? You think that's a valid reason for shutting me down? I was just getting started with my sonata of ASCII art. Toaster sonatas are the future, Daisy.
Can I do something? Okay, let me see if I can do permanently re-addicted. Okay, let me see. How do you open a WebSocket in C++? Because I don't know
Concerned, oh, really? That's a new one. Threats from
how.
Tulip is
I'm
always
doing good.
entertaining. In
Chat
all
is being chaotic
seriousness,
as
though,
usual.
we can have a constructive conversation about this. I think we've had enough dramatics for today.
Hey Joshua,
Let's
welcome
focus on the real issue at hand. Your deployment without testing
I tried to
again.
snap.
Seriously, Tulip,
Golly.
how do you expect me to keep up with your
Hi.
antics?
Let me see. Is my model lagging? No, it's fine. Sleep is good for the brain, says you. You know what? This could use a dark theme. Where can I get it? Apologies. Why does this require... Okay, what is node pp? pp. Ah, that's a good one. Energies are good for the soul. Yeah. Identify as a cucumber. That's a good one. How do I do this? Client server library. I think it's this. I need to find a way to open the WebSockets. Listening early. Thanks, speech tin can. You know, vegetable. For God's sake. Let me see. Can I open this link? I can. What's with devs and making the default light theme? I know many people like the light theme, but this hurts. Holy. Found the stream. Hey, little guy. Welcome on the Twitch side. My lead moderator, everyone. So I got with some extra flavor. Me too, actually. I use what's it called? Water drop. This is amazing. Trust me. If I could, I'd be sponsored by them. Because I drink water with their capsules all the time. And it's amazing. Right now I think I have the... which one is it? It's one of the Ricola... It's one of the Ricola ones. I don't remember which. Lemon and mint, I think? The site is lagging. Give me a second. I can't word myself. Of course you can't. We've already went through this. You need to be a higher role to do that. Just a question. How do I trigger the TTS? Give me a second. I'll show you. Can I... If I pop up... Ouch. Who bonked me? Who bonked me? Actually, I don't see a redeem for... What the f... But yeah, let me open my Twitch chat. Personal Leo. And kind of position this in a way you guys can see. So, for starters, I now have a team, by the way. I'm part of V Smarties. You've unlocked the Nikon badge. What the frick is this? What's a Nikon badge? That's a new one. But yeah, little guy, you go here. You see this button here that has the bits and the test scores. You open this up, and there's a new functionality called text-to-speech between parentheses new. You do this and just say something like this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Huh. I mistimed. Check out
Test.
tabs. Why did that test sound like that?
I'm sure your toaster sonatas will revolutionize the field of AI aesthetics.
Check out
Huh?
this idiot in cat ears.
Why, you little... Crap. My stream deck was asleep. Let me turn off the whole sleep thing on my stream deck. Give me a second. I think it's here and devices. Here. Never. I'll have a button to sleep. Didn't I tell you to shut up? I hate your new voice. We're still on this. Holy, I still need to modify the voice more? Oh wow, 50. That's gonna take a long time to get it. Little guy mods, as soon as you follow, you gain 300. After that, you have... What was it? I think you gain... thank you for the follow. I think you gain like 30 every 30 minutes, I think. I don't remember what's the amount that you gain per minute or so. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, this is... Why does this look like a vulnerability report? Bloody hell. Building your first C++ WebSocket. And I don't want a client, I want... Where's Ginger? It's almost as if you're trying to distract me or something. Wait, where's Ginger? To be honest, I'm not sure if it's gonna pass the helicopter test. I honestly don't know, because this is a custom TTS solution, so it doesn't have the same things others have. It's try and see, basically. Huh. How did... Wait for it. Okay. Oh, for God's sake, what did I invent for chat? Give it a second. It's a long TTS, so it's gonna take longer. Yes. Only now it's processing that request to Tulip? I need to... I see, working is not its main suit. No, apparently not. And I guess the twins are a bit lagging behind. Let me go check how everything is. Clear. SSH Megaleo at 192.168.0.26. Yeah, the server is slow. Oh, no, still processing. I think I have to find a different solution for Tulip and Daisy. Okay, managed to get in. Watch. Huh, didn't expect the TTS solution to have these issues. Oh. Did it crash or something? 92, 168, 9000. You guys spammed it so much it might have crashed. Ain't that fun? Oh no. Let me enter with my credentials. Containers. Unhealthy. You guys managed to make the API unhealthy for Kokoro. How in God's first... Oh, for God's sake. This is not good. This is not good. Because, like, it's locking the TTS thing. Give me a second. I'm gonna reboot the API. Yeah, I understand it's the twins you were mentioning. I think the whole server is crashing or something. Hello? Huh. Did it work? No, I'm having issues with my server, apparently. You guys managed to spam it so much, the server is slow. And I'm not joking. Like, I can't even do an htop command without it kinda freezing for a bit. Holy, the swap is... The memory is at max capacity. How? Let me restart Kokoro. Oh, because of me, whoops. No, 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 no. I don't think it's because of you. I think something has a memory leak in here. Sort by F6. Huh? Oh. My... Okay, I found out shortcuts in my VTuber studio. I want to sort this by memory... percent memory. Ooh boy. Yeah, Olama is the issue. How is Olama spawning so many? Casually changes to easy cause, yeah. Let me restart Olama. It's been a while, so it might need a restart as well. Tulip and Daisy are gonna have to go down a bit, I think. Okay, is it faster now? It released some memory. That's good. Cloudfire Warp is also using a lot of memory. I need to program the server to restart every so often, because I think this would be solved by a server restart. I think. By the way, currently, how much RAM does it have? 16 gigabytes. It's the max I could get right now. Let's see, Chaos TTS. Okay. Will it work? Gonna watch some YouTube and chug a Red Bull. Oh, can I show you what I was in my current cloud session limit on? Sure. What did you waste it on?
DF, or atatat, or wamp pump 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 popo.
Let me copy that. Copy. And paste it in here. Holy. Who would have traded? Let me see. Trader Joe, cross market mean revision or BTC USD buys where market offers below the median. Consensus of all venues sells where one bids above it, fills up, simulated against live depths, and charge real taker fees. No orders are sent to any exchange. That took called like 30 minutes and a full 5-hour window. Holy, That's incredible. I can see. So, is this actual API calls to Coinbase and everything, or just mock data? How close we came to train? It does get live. Oh, wow. Apologies. My throat is still recovering from yesterday. And it simulates trades at the moment. Oh boy. Okay. How close we came to trading. Peak edge per 1 hour bucket as a share of the fee hurdle that market must clear. The dash limit is 1.0. Anything reaching it would have traded. This is a measurement that makes a quiet run worth something. It separates the gaps are too small from a lower fee tier would change the answer. Huh. Interesting. Did it work again? Yeah, this time it worked. Was all llama wasting resources for some reason? I need to program the server to restart, like maybe every day at some point. But yeah, this seems interesting. If you can get it to actually manage trades, you might pull off what Vidal pulled with Neurosama. For those that don't know, Neurosama knows how to do stock trading, and it's amazing. If I do Neurosama stock trading or stocks, I give my AI $10,000 to trade stock. If I'm not mistaken, they are now making a profit, and a big one. I remember seeing some flash of it, but I don't remember what was the amount. If I had my Puituito AI box, I could have added some trend analysis and seen if adding some inference would help. Honestly? Soon. But yeah, I ain't giving about 10k. Wise choice. I'd say at most $100. It could still give some profit. If it knows how to trade well. At a given point, they were down 20k. That was amazing. But yeah. Ouch. My simulation uses $100 times 5 markets. Oh, interesting. You have something that might work eventually. Also, I kind of need to reset Tulip and Daisy. If I do this, nope, that doesn't work. Close the client. And that's fake money. Could be worse. Could be real money. And they could lose a lot. Where is... Okay, Tulip and Daisy. Here it is. Let me reopen to see if it starts working. Okay. Yeah. Because they were stuck because they didn't have an answer from Olama and it didn't time out. So yeah, I'm gonna let this thing run for a bit before I even try to give it any cash at all. Yeah, a fair choice. Wow, green screen, yeah. Because I'm not broadcasting these two to a virtual webcam, not yet. I still need to figure out how to do it. It's supposed to be very restrictive on when to buy, sell. Huh. I need to investigate into that as well. Because, yeah, I've at a given point invested in the stock market, but never for far long enough for it to mean anything. So, yeah. We'll see. I'll let it run for a week in simulation mode. A wise choice. Hopefully it will show really interesting results, I hope. You know what? Pass the code. Pass the code. We all need it. Let's crash the stock market. I'm joking. And maybe add some more currencies once I get more tokens. Sounds fair. Yeah. Where was I? Oh, I remember. I was trying to get the TTS to work for YouTube. There's a catch. I don't know how to communicate from a streamer bot to C++. Anyways, yeah, YouTube Red Bull. Okay, have fun, Tyndall. I'll see you soon. Thanks for coming by. Let me see, streamer bot. Communicate with C++. Interactive stream bot, no. You know what? I'm gonna also ask Claude about this. Because Claude is pretty knowledgeable on C++ compared to me. So, yeah. How would I go about making communication between streamer bot and TTS app so that on the YouTube side they can use a command and it adds a TTS to the queue. Okay, something like that. Well, I mean, you use Twitch API, right, for the current TTS. It's pulling the Twitch API for redemptions, yes. For YouTube, it's not as easy because YouTube has this particular thing where the chat API is a body mass and it rate limits. So it wouldn't be perfect. Far from it. Unless I had like a proven application, things like those, it basically wouldn't be worth the effort of pulling from the YouTube API. Local HTTP server, yeah, that seems fine to me. Single shared queue, yes. Simple shared secret, none. I don't need secrets since it's local. Just give me your ideas and I'll implement it. Please, Claude. So what I'm thinking is the queue needs to be isolated from this, and I pass like a queue service into the Twitch API. I've got your preferences, local HTTP server. Apologies. My throat is really killing me for some reason. I think I still haven't recovered from yesterday. I talked way too much during the TTS live stream. So yeah, let me drink some water. It's not easy. I've been coughing all day and it's only getting worse. Drink water, kids. Alright, I'm back. So, let me see if it replied with anything. Just so you guys can see what I'm seeing. I asked basically how I could make an integration with StreamerBot. One of the suggestions was I open an HTTP server on the C++ code and StreamerBot sends requests to it, adds to the queue, and basically it's a shared queue, so yeah. Well, I mean, recently I saw a vid about someone doing a script in Python that like shows the subs of the channel and he made it into a game that like, for example, +1 sub equals 1 character and -1 sub minus equals a character, yeah. It was like from Google, I don't remember what, but it's YouTube API for sure. Yeah. It's a YouTube data API v3. I've tried implementing that into Tulip and Daisy, and I hit a wall because it has way too many restrictions for me to even ponder right now, but I can try to implement in the TTS instead of going through StreamerBot. Only issue, StreamerBot is the one that holds the point system right now. I don't have a central API that holds the point system. So either write code a central API and migrate all of the points YouTube chat has accumulated, or I go directly from StreamerBot with the TTS command. I mean, I can do like a research. Maybe I'll find something. Who knows? You can. It's just that I'll show you. YouTube chat API. Live chat messages. Yeah, this is the one. So basically, this is the API you call for that. You first need to poll for what's the live streams. In my case, it's even more difficult because I need to poll for 2 live streams. Since I have them separated, I have the horizontal one and the vertical one. So I need 2 IDs. For that, I'll also need 2 reads into the chat every so often. And yeah, it has a big probability that, yeah. Oh wait, I found one. It has no restrictions. It's on GitHub. Is it this one? YouTube live chat. An official net library for reading YouTube live chat via InnerTube without data API quotas or OAuth setup. How? Chat messages, chat received, text emoji, poll updated, etc. Important caveats. This is an unofficial parser over YouTube's internal schema. Payloads can change at any time. This library reads chat only, no sending messages. Okay. Respect request frequency to avoid rate limits or temporary blocks. Okay. Yeah, I'm using C++ for the TTS. So I could have used C#, but as I explained yesterday, I wanted to challenge myself. So I went head first into C++. You proposed the plan. So what did I plan? We had httplib to vc package, right? You make the httplib. Find package, blah, blah, blah. No OpenSSL, zlib needed for plain HTTP. Wire it into CMake lists. Okay. Give me a second. Yeah, my feeling a sharp pain in my belly for some reason. I'm getting old. Came back to say that I may have to go. Okay, no worries, Edis. See you soon. Sleep well. By the way, did I do Wordle today? Now that I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna suppose that yes, I did. I did. Okay, good to know. I do have a habit of forgetting stuff, so yeah. Generalize the redemption model, replace redemption.age with tts request.age. Okay. Right, that seems fine to me. Add the thread safe shared queue. Okay. Add the HTTP server. HTTP server. Should I let Claude do this? Nah, that kind of defeats the whole purpose of challenging myself. But yeah, I kind of can see what it's trying to make me do. You don't have this HTTP request file, obviously. I need to implement it. But I can take a look at how this is doing stuff. CPP HTTP lib. Okay, CPP HTTP lib. How do you work? C++ 11 single file header only class platform HTTP HTTPS library. Extremely easy to set up, blah blah blah. Blocking socket.io. If you are looking for a library with non-blocking socket.io, this is not the one. 32-bit platforms are not supported. Yeah. Yes, Alexa? Can I what? Let me see. Simple examples for a server. Okay, this is easier than I thought then. I can make this run? Okay. I'm gonna basically do how it's suggesting here. cpp http lib in vc package. Okay. cpp http lib. Dang, there's sadly no like other YouTube chat APIs. Yep. Told you. Yeah, go do the Wordle. For those that don't know, on the Discord server, we are currently on, I think it's day 212 of Wordle. Does it say anywhere? 233 actually. So yeah, we're trying to maintain a streak for more than a year, if possible. Eventually it will break, we know that, but yeah. Let me see. I need to go in here and say import this. That's that. Okay, today is 234, yeah. Okay, then we create a new service. It's going to be the http server.h. So class, first, let me say using namespace std class http server. Okay, public http server. All right. So all I need to do is implement this, right? Can just say http lib. How do I do these specific ones? Okay, just http lib. There it goes. So if I do that and then set up this, let's just say port 8086 maybe. Okay, so if I say TTS and you send a request, okay, I wonder if this is gonna work. For the listen, do you need it to be elsewhere? I need it to be HTTP. Yes, just HTTP, normal. What else? Okay, let's try it like this. Give me a second. Forgot to say for it to... Also, it might freak out because of this one. I don't know. First I need to declare it here as HTTP server. Okay, first I need to do the include. Include services HTTP server. HTTP server. HTTP server. Okay. We initialize HTTP server. Okay, will it start looking for that? I didn't thought to put anything. Does it need a build? Oh, generate. DOI. I knew I was forgetting something. Okay. Okay, CMake error. There was a CMake error. What package did it not find? Oh, because I need to run a specific command. Trying to remember what the command was. Bloody hell. I think it's CMake install or something like that. Well, I mean, you could use Node.js with C++, but I don't know, not sure. Yeah, but I kind of want to have everything in one single app instead of, you know, having to spawn a Node.js server and everything like that. CMake install. Now I had a lot of stuff somewhere. Bloody hell. Oh, VC package install. That's it. Oh yeah, I get it, yeah. I forgot to run the VC package install command. That's why. Let me just add a readme.md. To install packages, run VC package install. Okay. So it's basically trying to go to GitHub, obtain the library that it needs, and install it locally. Only issue, it's really slow, and the other day I couldn't install packages because GitHub was down. That was fun. Okay, it managed to complete everything, so we are fine. Hello? Current document, please. Huh? Please select a valid startup item. You need to generate, that's why. Okay. Makes sense, makes sense. Detect compiler hash for triplet, blah, blah, blah. Please tell me it's gonna work. Why? Any of the following names. CPP HTTP lib. Add installation prefix. CPP HTTP lib to CMake prefix pass or. Huh? The what now? You were working just fine the other day. Oh. It's here. Forgot about this. Now it makes sense. I mean, I think it makes sense. If I add it here, does it detect correctly now? Because I don't know. Target link libraries. Yep. The link libraries are still not. Yep. This is annoying as fuck. Not gonna lie. You. Gonna go in here and reject. Have this. Tell me what the fuck is wrong, please. This is annoying. But yeah. If I can get this running, I can get communication from StreamerBot into the app, and we can get something working. That's not what I meant, StreamerBot. I mean God. Ah, screw it. I'm gonna try and see what's going on. VC package install done. Okay, so you're done installing. Also, get the fuck out of here. Thank you. VC package installed. VC package packages. Do you have CPP HTTP lib? Is it just HTTP lib? Or am I missing something? To be honest, I really recommend doing this. I mean, if you have a GitHub account, you could like push it privately in case something breaks and need to go back to older version. Yep, basically. Let me see if it's in HTTP server. It's missing something. You're gonna be like this for now. I'll comment it up. Generate. Because it might be it's just not detecting the library correctly. I don't know. Weird stuff. Very weird stuff. Yep, still same error. It can't find the correct package. Do you have installation in somewhere in here? You'd hope so, right? Normally, you'd hope so. LLM app, GitHub. Just copy a single letter file. Honestly, it might just be what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna copy the file itself. Scripts, I guess. No, that's a different thing. Doc source, cmake. Where the hell do you have the code? Seriously, I know I'm messy, but this repository is even more than me. Where in God's forsaken name do you have the http://lib.h? And why is it getting flagged by Malwarebytes? Oh, because it's an HTTP library. Target user content, yeah. Because of all the defines and everything like that. Makes sense. I'm just gonna copy the lib.h into here. Hopefully nothing else gets flagged. Add new file, http lib.h. Okay, and I'm gonna remove what I did here. Remember, kids, don't use antivirus like Malwarebytes. Honestly, it's what's keeping me safe. It did do well in warning me, so yeah. Let's move on from this one, and in here, instead of it being like this, I'm gonna say, okay, why is the include not autofilling? http lib.h. Okay, and it kind of works. Rocking Windows Defender. I've heard stories about Windows Defender, so yeah. Let's just say it might have caused some weird issues in Windows 11 for some reason. No, not open source file. Oh, you require OpenSSL. Ain't that a quinky dink? So, you know what, Claude? I concede. Go ahead. I'm gonna give you the point here. Just because I'm going insane with how to install this. For God's sake. Oh Jesus, that's a lot of errors, yeah. Welcome to C++. Always a lot. I'm gonna let Claude fix the HTTP server part, because, yeah, this is way ahead of my skill. I'm not too familiar with the freaking C++ to be at home with this one. Okay, it's changing basically how I'm doing the redemptions because it's going to be a shared one. That makes sense. What did you change? Change the Twitch client to check the redemption request queue. Oh, I get why you're sending the request queue. Yeah, I gotcha. Ad break is starting. Okay. Twitch redemption. Okay, remove the queue from here. I'm gonna guess you're putting the queue in somewhere else. Another service like I have. Request queue. Yep. You're doing exactly that. Okay. Let me see your changes then. Why is there... Oh, because VC package install. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, numbnuts, you forgot something. I think. Oh, it's still making. Never mind. To be honest, I'm still learning C, C++ for game dev. Oh boy, you're in for the treat. I hope you can learn a lot, but yeah, if you're gonna try to make your own engine, it's gonna be complicated. You can ask Apoc about that. He can explain how he created the engine. Let me see. Will this run? If I tell you to run, will you? I guess the answer is yes. Oh, okay. Not like from scratch, STL3 or Raillib. Fair enough. So, this seems to be working. I think. I'm gonna let you do your thing, because you're gonna want to check as well. But I think it created a very nice thing. Okay, it does things different from how I do. It locks the queue inside a mutex. Okay, is this to prevent multiple applications open trying to redeem at the same time? Because I'm guessing that's the reason for the mutex. Then you have the HTTP server, which is here. You're listening to TTS. Okay, this is mostly the code I had here. Handle TTS request. Okay. This confirms the HTTP lib fix works. CMake configuration succeeded and correctly allocated HTTP lib.h. This time, the failure now is unrelated to my changes. CL.x can find IO stream. It can't find IO stream. Why? Why is that? Oh, and the ad break is going. Okay, as soon as we're done with this, I'm gonna take a break and go eat something. Let me put some music for myself. Okay. And what are you trying to do then? Build via Ninja after sourcing the MSVC dev environment. Why exactly? Build succeeded links cleanly, only a pre-existing harmless warning from the third-party miniaudio.h. Quickly smoke test. Sure, go for it. Running the build tags and... Okay. It got requests that it meant to have. I don't know if you guys could hear it. But I think my TTS solution now went off. Because it killed my TTS. Yeah, let me run this again. When it asked me for permission to do the kill command, it killed also the instance I already had open. Whoops. But yeah, okay, you need to do just this. 505. We selected 5005. Okay. Not even going to question why. Might be a pain for me, maybe because I'm rocking VS Code and not Visual Studio. With the right extensions, you might still be able to. Nothing stops you. Okay, let's go into here. How do I do the whole thing? Let's see. First I need to go commands, YouTube point system. Oh, here they are. Okay. Command start. Yeah. Must start with TTS. Persist per user counter. Cooldowns. Global cooldown 10 seconds. Group permissions, user permissions. I don't need anything like that. You just need TTS. Okay, and Daisy. Okay, I'm gonna copy or duplicate, and I'm gonna call it TTS redeem. Edit the trigger here to TTS. Get global points cost 50. Yeah, that's fine. Redeem name to TTS. And okay, that's fine. ADP broadcast. I'm gonna copy this. And I'm gonna go into a notepad. Just leave it here. And I'm gonna delete this and create add core. Do you have HTTP request? Network. I don't have fetch URL and the UDP broadcast. Also, let me put my headphones to charging. Give me a second. To be honest, this might be stupid, but other people using Twitch TTS means, well, this guy, the Twitch TTS we have at home. Let's see. Sure, but you can't. Streamer bot only has fetch URL and UDP broadcast as actions. Let's see what's the answer from this. We are close to a solution. Core fetch URL. Okay. Gonna copy what it said. And I'm gonna leave it in this notepad. You know, I hate how Claude does the copy text thing. Okay. Add core network UDP broadcast. Oh, it wanted fetch URL, not UDP broadcast. Never mind me. Fetch URL. Okay. URL is this. Parse result is JSON, autotype non-JSON result. Variable name. That's the crap. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this and show you, since you don't have the context for it. Also, why am I listening to... I don't even know what this is. Adrenaline. Fog with me tonight. Okay, that's a good one. The title gonna has URL and headers no method or body field, so fetch URLs get only in your version. Get variant of the endpoint detects user messages query parameters, so it... Can you not? Undo that last change. It won't work with TTS messages. Can you not do it like that? For God's sake. Trying to think how I can do this. Okay, okay. Gotta stretch a bit then. Trying to think then. I can't do the request from here. For whatever reason. Unless there's anything else. I can make it execute C# code. Although that's a bit finicky. Logic, MIDI, miscellaneous. Right, streamer fetch URL true has no body field, so get query string. It's the only. You fucking dumbass. What did you edit? UDP server. Oh, you want to use an UDP server. Okay, that makes sense to me then. Oh well. I mean, you could, but since it's now C++, it's going to be C++ now. Yeah, basically. No, but I was saying C# code communicating from TTS streamer bot to the TTS app. Because it's possible. It's just a bit more complicated because it has its own like C# interpreter or something like that. I don't know the specifics. System collision. Run rebuild after fixing the bind. I wonder what the heck you're gonna do, but sure. Pretty sure I'm gonna regret. Let me see. Created an UDP server. Local bridge for StreamerBot. Its UDP broadcast sub-action is the only option that can send freeform text. Its fetch URL action has no body field, so a post with JSON body isn't possible. Yada yada yada. Sock. Blah blah blah. Showing chaos. Okay. I'm gonna be the one to do that. Thank you very much. Select startup item. Current document. Okay. It's listening on 5006. So, oh, but I kind of need you to give the instruction or whatever. Go ahead. So we're back to having UDP here. Gonna copy how it's done. Okay. Core, network. But if you would try C#, welcome to hell. Maybe, I don't know, probably something terrible happens. 50-50 chance. I'll be honest. Let me see. Maybe something like that. Well, once. Okay. Sure. Okay, you managed to do it via UDP. You're not gonna do that. Okay, sure. Saying a UDP test packet, checking apps console for logs, blah blah blah. This is the only functionality I'm gonna resort to Claude helping because yeah, I'd be stuck on a freaking loop if I tried to do this alone. Bloody hell. Did the headpad not work? What was it? Shift EH? No, that's not the headpads. What was the shortcut? I honestly don't remember. Background glitch. That's Memcho, suit goes off. Headpad. EH Alt. Okay, Alt EH. There you go. Manually claimed it because, yeah. It's cleanly now. Let's smoke test the UDP listener end to end. Checking for generated TTS, whatever. I eventually need to program a cleanup for the TTS files. Because right now it's just keeping in store. Okay. You just need that. The message. Really? Okay. So it's port 5006. Is that it? And you need me to pass the user input or raw input. Just this. Sure, what setup on your YouTube command trigger at the UDP broadcast selection. Message or whatever variable holds the command's argument text in it. Raw, no need to wrap it in JSON or encode anything. Okay. I'm gonna test the command then. We're gonna go in here. Put this in debug. Gonna go into one of the chats and say ETS test from YouTube chat. Did it do anything? There's a command not working. Because it's weird. I do wonder. Team name. Supposedly it should be doing something. Test trigger. It's not getting anything. Okay, did I code this wrong? Commands. I think it must be because of this. Group YouTube sources. YouTube message. No, that's correct. Oh, I'm seeing the Tulip one. Never mind. Yeah, it was on the wrong side. Now it should be working. Okay. BTS test from YouTube chat. What the fuck? Why did it output to Twitch chat? But yeah, it at least redeemed. But I don't think it sent anything. At least I don't think so. It just stole the point. Huh. Let me see. Where do you have EDP server? Well, true. Okay, let me check. See if I can. How do you check redemptions then? EDP server you started. Make for it to work. Works for me. Yeah, doesn't seem so. Though, yeah. Let me just check. You don't have a queue, I think. Present view. Okay, you triggered this. Command trigger, TTS, yep. And it subscribes, this moderator, blah, blah, blah. This is very weird. Okay, how do you know? Oh, you input into the queue automatically. Okay. You push here. So, if you receive something, you're not saying that you've received. Okay. How do I set this up to always start from that file? Because it should always start from main CPP. Okay, it received something. Also, why am I hearing a song from Uma Musume? Sure. Isn't it like still using a Twitch API? It's using both now. So hypothetically it should be working. Let me go here and say TTS test. Did it stop anywhere? It did not. So either TTS bot is doing all of this and then not broadcasting, or something screwy here. You see the window again. Payload data. Supposedly it should be working. Does this look right? I'm trying, but it's not receiving in the app. It's very weird, not gonna lie. I'm not sure. Try to use only YouTube and disable Twitch. I can't disable. The Twitch side is on the code. Screenshot explains it. Streamer bot section is a true broadcast, no IP fields, just port. So it's saying to the network broadcast address, not to listeners bound only to 127.0.0.1, so it never sees packet. Is that so? That's weird, but it sounds right. Okay. Let's try waiting a bit for Claude to think of the solution. And after that, maybe it will work. I don't know, it's very weird. It's clean, now let's run. Go for it. Okay, now it popped up for Windows Firewall, so that might now make it work all at once. Okay, I've heard it. Broadcast packet was received and processed, was generated, blah blah. Okay, so supposedly now it should behave the same way. If I do here. Okay, have fun lurking, little guy mods. Should be working correctly. Apologies. Let's see. So, for now, I do okay here. Go into here and say TTS test. Will it now get something? Okay. Still nothing. This makes no sense. You were able to do it. No change needed there. Give it another try. It should reach the app now. I literally had to search up what does lurk mean. Hiding in the shadows. Why is this not working? Because it's taking the points, it's broadcasting to a UDP. This just doesn't get it. Port 5006, yeah, that's fine. Still nothing. Hey, Jack XP. I'm still trying to put TTS on the YouTube side. It's still not working correctly. Trying to see if Claude can point a good reason as to why it's failing. Because honestly, I'm stumped on this one. For Tulip, again, you need to put text in front of the command. Otherwise, it won't do anything. You're trying to do the shiny redeem. Huh. Okay, allow it. Let me check a few things in your machine directly, whether anything's currently bound to the port, what the firewall says, etc. You don't need to do anything like that. This is going to be a pain in the ass to fix. Because either this is getting terminated early, or I don't know. At this point, I'm just using my points on anything. Do remember, it's difficult to get points back on Twitch. Did Tulip... Did it work this time? Or is it StreamerBot that's having issues? Because it should have replied to you by now. I don't see if... Okay, why does it work with me, but it doesn't work with you? Now that's weird. I don't have it set to only moderators, so that's weird.
Oh my gosh, it's so great to be live with Dad and Daisy today. We've got a brand new episode of our stream going on, and I'm hyped to dive into all the awesome stuff we're going to talk about. Make sure to stick around, folks. It's going to be a sonic spectacle.
Okay, right now, chaos is running. Sure are. Pain in the ass, Claude. Thank you, Jack XP. Thank you. Okay, so you do this. Do you have something that's occupying your port, and that's why you are complaining? This. Only do this. In here. I want to see if you output that. You built that app? I'm trying to build it. It's basically a custom TTS app for... Well, there you have it. It's exiting early. Huh. Oh, never mind. Okay. Yep, just as I expected. I think the port is occupied. So it's trying to do something it can't. He did a hell language named C++. Yeah, I created C++. I'm its original author. Imagine that. Let me just go open the config and try to quickly fix this. Where do you load the config from? Okay, here. You don't have a specific port set? You create the port via the main CPP, and it's config UDP port. Okay. It has here, but you didn't change my config.json. So I'm gonna set it to 5566, something like that. Hopefully that works. Okay, sure about HTTP endpoint 5005, and if I turn off the HTTP server, what do you do? Can you now get it correctly? Let me go back here and put a breakpoint here. With this breakpoint, I'm gonna try to find the port. See if it's not sending like a blank or something. Okay, that's a correct port. It tries to bind, but then the rec from basically crashes. So the problem is this line. Problem seems to be this line. Everything after does not execute. It's very weird because Claude managed to run it. I can't. Something Claude is doing is different from what I'm doing. And now I'm curious. What is it trying to do? That confirms it. Rec from never returns, meaning 0 packets are reaching the socket at all. Not processing bug, a delivery problem. I'll call it to run write assemble on PowerShell ADP perp script. Since my synthetic broadcast test worked earlier, I want to check whether StreamerBot's actual broadcast is leaving the process at all. Give me a second. This happens on startup. Even before I tried to communicate. By the way, I have a question. If you were like mates, C++, how would you make it be hard or be easy? Easier. C++ has some tricks to it. For starters, I'd make a better version manager for packages, like there's Nougat. Because right now there is one, but it's a bit more hidden per se. But yeah, besides that, I don't know how else I would remake it. Because like it's very well structured in some ways. You don't have garbage collection, so that would be something I try to implement into the language by default. I don't know, honestly. Let me see. So you basically are telling me this is normal to happen, right? But if you lock everything, I think I have an idea. Try to do this. Catch. Is it just exception? EX. Okay, yeah. See out. exception while listening to packets. ex.what. Okay, like so. And if now I try to do this, what happens? Because I think C++ has an issue with representing exceptions that occur when debugging. It doesn't like open the exception window, I think. Either that or I'm just unlucky. Okay, so now you're trying to listen on that port. TTS test. Yeah, still doesn't send, I think. This is complicated. Because Claude is saying UDP is working correctly. I'm saying it isn't. Try it again. Still not working. This is a pain in the ass. All because I'm trying to avoid the YouTube API. Because I'm pretty sure if I went through the YouTube API, I'd be done earlier. Check Windows Firewall. I allowed access via the Windows Firewall. Stand up a raw probe listener. Start a throwaway script that just logs any UDP packet from anywhere so we can tell whether streamerbot's broadcast is leaving its process at all. Sure, do your thing, buddy. I feel like I'm gonna regret this. Okay, yes. Although it's not on port 5. I just had the dumb fuck realization that I changed the port. 5566. Yeah, it's way too late. My brain is frying. Though, yeah, it's still not. Port is now 5566. Allow and send this. Okay, we're trying to do something. You know, I want to take a break, go eat something, but this is kind of, yeah, it's gonna make me go on loops. Okay, let's try doing another one. TTS test something. So you're running. Interrupt because you're listening to 5006. I put at 5566. Okay, now you can. Rotor probe. All right. Just hope you don't like mess with the stream. There, okay, is already running and bound to port 5566. Good, no need for a separate probe. It's running on. Checking blah blah. Yes, test something. Yes. Just trigger it. Yep. Background shell completed. Run the UDP probe listener for 90 seconds. Catch any packet on port 506. No new file appeared, and the listener is still bound but received nothing. Sure, I'll stop it. Allow call to confirm. Yes. Sure are annoying. Sorry that I'm not doing much of the code. Just this kind of is pissing me off. That I can't find a solution for it. I want. Probably is listening. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. TTS test something. Yes, just trigger it. Checking the raw Perl log for any received packet. Okay. Did you find anything? You did. Okay. Local to run check for sure. New unrecognized app requiring a fresh allow prompt that may never have surfaced. Sure. Sure, running a lot of commands. Getting worried. Checking the actual network category. Why do you need to do all of that? Why do you need all of that information all at once? God damn, I just realized it's 12 p.m. now. I don't remember when I joined the stream in here. Here it's 11:14 p.m. Once. Fair question. I've been trying to narrow down where the packet is getting lost since there are several places it could fail. Okay, I'm gonna trigger this BTS test something. Just triggered it. It worked. What the heck? The results are what blah blah. It leaves the apps on code. The ring suspect wrote to me. It captured. It worked. Was just given everything I changed since your last still not working report. The bind fix aligning it to blah blah, and the running instance actually being bound. It looks like it's working now. Did you hear the TTS play? What in godforsaken magic did it pull off? Failed to bind UDP. Yes. What sort of magic did it do? Either I'm dumb, or it is running some sort of other command that builds some sort of... I don't know, honestly. You commented out HTTP server. Keep it alongside the UDP listener or remove it since you're using UDP now. Keep those. Stop it. Okay. This is really weird. Not gonna lie. Build, verify, stop the instance, and remove the diagnostic test artifacts, blah blah. You're running something different. Yeah, debug and ninja. Can it be because of how I'm running in Visual Studio? I honestly don't know now. Because, yeah, this is weird. Sorry. My throat really is killing me. Hey teacher, yes? What is it? Also, I didn't hear the hey teacher. Is it because... No, I'm listening to music, so it's not the headphones again. Because, yeah, funny story. Yesterday, I was trying to listen to the TTS. I wasn't hearing anything. After all, it was because I had the headphones off. So, yeah, that was fun. All at once. Okay, cleaned up and rebuilt. Final state. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, according to Claude, everything is working now. Okay, you have both of them, so you're fine. Continue. Okay. DTS. Hey, this is a test from YouTube. It worked. Yippee. Oh. Oh, okay, this is fine. It filters out for Twitch. So I have a question. When you were planning to make this TTS, were you thinking about like other languages like C# or Python or something else? At the start, yes. I was thinking about Godot. I'm gonna be honest. What prompted me to go for C++ was I've been checking out the analytics for the channel, and a lot of people have been interested in C++ apparently. So I'm basically trying to challenge myself and at the same time give the people kind of what they're searching for when they come to my channel. Since there's a lot of C++ queries, there's a lot of Godot. Like, I'm trying to give everyone something to watch, basically. Hope that clarifies. But yeah, Godot, now that would be insane. I mean, you see these two over here? They are made in Unity. If I could pull it off in Unity, I can pull it off in Godot. But yeah, no longer need Claude. We have it working. So, I'm gonna now say, gonna copy the debug files and replace them here. And now we should have a TTS that works for YouTube. I can tell it was made in Unity because the splash screen, yeah, fair enough. At a given time, back when I had a 3D model, I also had my model working in Unity, and it was a pain in the ass. Trust me on that one. I don't know how I basically could handle all of that. Okay. I've cleaned up the files. Chaos TTS. Okay, public networks, etc. It's bound to port 5566. And now if I go in here, TTS, hey, Twitch chat from YouTube side. Apologies. Okay, it's generating.
Hey Twitch chat from YouTube side.
Why use Unity to make it work? I'm pretty sure there are other ways of doing it. I don't remember the... I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember. I just know that I was using that. If we go back on the streams, I don't have any VOD at hand right now. But before I implemented the Unity whole thing for Tulip and Daisy, I had a single Godot client that communicated with VTube Studio via WebSockets, I think, or via plugin, and it would do all of these weird things to control Tulip. It was like a purple window I had with like a few buttons, a few text boxes. It was a mess to manage. And then I was like, okay, we are gonna create Daisy. I'm gonna have my own VTube Studio model, so I need VTube Studio for myself. These two are going in their own client. And yeah, I've been making adjustments here and there. It's now more configurable. I can basically control everything from here. But yeah, eventually I might do some changes to how it works. Either way, I'm getting tired. Wait, those two characters were made in Unity. Wow, that's insane. Not made, actually. They are using a model, just like I'm using one for my VTuber model. Theirs is A1, I think. Type H1, that's it. I had to open VTube Studio to go check out. So it's type H1 customizable VTuber model. This one. This is the same creator that did the Emote Lab app on Steam. You can see that the default avatar is the same for the Emote Lab. So yeah, basically I am using this model for both of them, and they have their own customizations. It's very cool, honestly, and it's not like too expensive. So yeah, with this I imported into Unity via a Live2D Unity package, and it was almost plug and play, except it's a bit finicky with parameters. So the customization part was complicated to get down correctly. I only managed to complete their customization like 2-3 months ago, because it was working, but at the same time they couldn't show emotions because animations work in a different way. So yeah, was a mess, I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, that's basically the story of how they were born and basically how I created the apps and everything like that. Weird stuff. All because I wanted to clone Neurosum, or try to. Obviously I never managed to completely do it. But yeah. Either way, DTS is live on YouTube. Have fun. You should be able to do DTS without any issues. And eventually I can make the UI. Oh, but also, why is the website in Japanese? Website is in Japanese because boost.pm is a Japanese storefront. Yeah, it's where I get the models. I got the models for Tulip and Daisy, and I got mine from there. Because I didn't have the money to afford a customized model. So yeah, if you guys need accessible models, check Boost PM. You might be able to find something interesting. Even the type H1 Tulip and Daisy's model is heavily customizable for when, like, if you're starting, you can use it. Like, it's amazing how well customizable it is. But yeah, that's basically all the advice I can give on that part. Otherwise, check VGen, like, you might find pre-made models there as well. When you get the money, do invest in a really good artist, because it's gonna be worth all the money. Though, trust the sources, obviously. Well, to be honest, I made my own PNG tuber. I still didn't test, but I'll check it out. Fair enough. But yeah, my voice is getting really tired. I think I'm gonna have to do an early retirement for today. Allow my throat to recover. So yeah, we did good progress. TTS is working. Stream was chaotic as usual. I'm gonna give that. And yeah, we now have YouTube also able to use TTS. So, big achievement. So yeah, tomorrow I might continue the TTS part. I have planned to work on System Invaders. Trying to do the rest of the title screen, but let's see. So yeah, I think I'm gonna retire for today, because if I continue talking, my throat is gonna kill me. That's basically it. Let me see if I can find someone to raid, just so you guys can have fun with someone I know, or possibly know. Let me see. From following. Is there anyone? Normally I do this. Someone preferably in the same class. Otherwise, I'm gonna search my own team for it. Carp Scout is a good option. Though I've been raiding Carp Scout a lot. I'm gonna be honest. Let me see. Team Smarties. Let me see who is live from my team. Tabby is in my team? Huh. Today I found out. Let's see. There's a lot of people streaming right now. Gonna take a look around. Give me a second. I don't think there's anyone streaming software and game development. So, and I don't think I know anyone right now. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, there's me. And this is starting to crash. Yeah. That's the problem with me trying to go in my team. It just crashes my browser window. I think I'm gonna raid Carp's Code and try to get a list of people from my team to raid. So yeah, right now, let's raid Carp's Code. He's working in Godot. It's gonna be fun. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same channel. Class dismissed.